So, as you can see standing around me, we have the Lume Cube ring lights. This is the ring light mini and the ring light pro. And in this video, after we just did an unboxing and setup of both of them, we're going to compare them and actually show them side by side here, show the difference in terms of the features, and maybe an idea of which one is suited better for whom, right? So sit back, relax, let's jump into the ring light mini and the ring light pro. Welcome back to techgooch, ladies and gentlemen, and today we're looking at the Lume Cube ring lights, the ring light mini, the ring light pro. Now, right off the bat, and I don't know how well it's actually showing on this video because this is actually sitting closer to you, there is a huge difference, and that's why they call it the mini and the pro, and that's the size, right? This is the mini, this is the pro, this is a 12-inch. This guy right here is a 17.5-inch ring. Now, I actually have my camera or my phone still plugged on that one. I just got done doing the setup videos and initial videos on both of these, so if you're interested in checking those out, links in the description as well as at the end, so by all means check those out. I will also post a link at the end of in the description as well at the end to my daughter's video, who she's also doing a video comparison on these guys along with her current Lume Cube that she uses, so kind of showcasing maybe the differences between them and how much she likes or dislikes either, right? All up to her. I'm not the creator on that one. That said, guys, these are pretty cool. Now, there is some stark differences other than size. The mini actually has incremental in terms of color brightness and color temperature control, different than the pro. The mini has 1% brightness increments, up to, it actually does a 960 lux setting at half a meter. That's how they measured it. So 960 lux at 0.5 meters at its brightest setting. It does color temperatures between 2700 degrees Kelvin and 7500 degrees Kelvin. So a lot of color variation with this guy. It's also fully based on 1/4-20 mount. So I can essentially take this part and put it on my own tripod and not use their tripod at all and do my own thing. So if I need it to be taller, because this tripod mount goes 16 to 40 inches in terms of its, how it comes. It also does come with a desk mount, so you can actually mount it on the 1/4-20 adapter on this desk clamp. So I have options out of the box. $179 is how this one actually comes fully kit, and if you want to see exactly how it comes in that kit, be sure to watch that video, link in the description as well at the end. But it does power off USB-C. So it comes with a little power brick, right? I can plug into the wall, and it's USB-C. It does come with a 6-foot braided nice cable, but I'm actually powering it off a little Zendure power station, which is what you can do. You can power this off of any USB-C power, including probably an iPad or even a computer, right? So there's just a lot of options with this. Anything that's going to put out USB-C power can power this. But the big thing is external power source. Now, the Pro, a little bit different, right? Bigger, heavier, built for bigger cameras because the opening is bigger. Still, that comes with the smartphone mount, but these smartphone mounts can be removed, and 1/4-20 mount just sitting here on top. So I could actually put my DSLR probably in here. I might have to figure out making sure that it's got plenty of crank down and secure, but I can do that with this one. It probably isn't going to fit in this, depending on your camera size. Smaller cameras for sure. But this just gives you more options for what you want to actually put in it. There's also a built-in battery in this guy. This one actually has up to 70 minutes at peak brightness. You can get a lot more time if you don't need peak brightness. And the color, the little LED in the back will tell you at least an estimated amount of time that you're going to get at that color and brightness setting. The other neat thing about this one is it comes with a remote control. So I can turn this guy on. Might not be on right now. Yeah, it was. There we go. I can turn it on and off with the remote control. And with the remote control, I can change the brightness settings. I can change the color temperatures, all with the remote. So it makes it really easy as a creator to be on this side of the light, doing whatever I want to do. Maybe taking a pause, turning it off, getting my stuff ready, coming back, turning it back on, doing my video, turning it back off to save as much power as possible, but just have more capability. Maybe I need it to be a little bit whiter for this specific or a little yellower. I can change that with the remote without having to go behind the scenes and adjust it on the back side. Now the adjustments are pretty much the same, other than this does not do 1% increments in terms of brightness. It does 5% increments. So 40, 45, 50, 55, all in percentage. And then the color temperature, also not the same. This one goes between 3200 degrees Kelvin and 5600 degrees Kelvin. Probably that sweet spot in terms of its color accuracy, but also what most people are probably going to shoot at. That's what this is going to do. So this one does have a larger color range, as well as more fine-tuned adjustments in terms of brightness. But 5% increments are definitely more noticeable in terms of what you're actually going to perceive the difference in brightness. So on this guy real quick, I'm going to throw this at 100, 99, 98, 97, 96. I don't see a big difference. It's like variable, right? That's what it is. If I go to this guy, and I'll kick it back on, right now I'm at 25, and I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to go to 100, and I'll bring it back down. 95, 90, 90, 85, 80. I can see the difference every step of the way. So I'm not saying that's better or worse. I'm just saying that the 5 degree versus 1 degree, or 1%, sorry, 5% versus 1% difference in terms of lighting is almost negligible. This one you're going to notice just one tick, I'm going to see it. Maybe that's enough. This, I'm going to be playing with it until I get to where I want. I'm not going to see the steps. Again, not a detriment or anything to any specific camera or specific light, but that is a difference. Also, while this one I can remove their mount that they gave me to go onto this tripod and go to a 1/4-20 mount, I can make this, the Mini, be a 1/4-20 mount light. This one, not so much. This mount, this custom mount that they have down here, is built into this guy. And so this guy right here, the only mount that this comes with is going to be basically for this. I'm going to need this tripod piece in order to make this work. So the Mini is going to give you more flexibility in terms of lighting on other people's tripods than the Pro will. So there is that as well. But the Pro tripod is plenty tall. I can get this guy and I can hit my ceiling with it and I can max it out in my room. So that's the Pro. I did, like I said, I wanted to show you how tall this can get. And it, like I said, I'm gonna, if you want to see how this came out of the box, I'm gonna tighten this guy down so it's not doing that. And you want to see how everything goes together, by all means check out that video. But I'm gonna max out this guy real quick. So this is as tall as this tripod gets. Off the floor, you can see it's not gonna be a floor mounted tripod for you to make videos unless you're on your knees or something like that. That said, on a table, I'm going to shorten this guy back up as the short as it can be. And this is on the table. And now I'm actually about right. Sitting on a table, this is perfect. So the big thing to take away from that is, out of the box, this is not a standing light so much, unless you actually place it on a table or you strap it to a table or something, right? Because it does come with this, and I can take off this tripod down here and put that on instead. So that's up to you, but that's what it is. Whereas the Pro is, yeah, this is built to be variable at any height, and the tripod is way tall enough for anybody to do. Because even at this height, I would bring it down so that the camera lens is at, you know, maybe slightly above my head, so the ring is actually around my face. So that's where the Pro sits. So that's the majority of the differences between the Mini and the Pro. A couple other small differences that I did want to say that I forgot I didn't mention. On the back side of the Pro, because this has a built-in battery, it is a 2500 milliamp hour battery. There are 2 USB-A charging ports. So let's say you have plenty of light, plenty of battery for the light, but your phone's dying. You could technically plug your phone into this, keep your phone charged while you're finishing your video. It's not going to double the capacity of your phone because it's obviously going to drain your video down, but there is that. Now, the downside to the Pro, not USB-C charging, it actually uses a 15 volt power brick to recharge this light. You can also pull, you know, if you're in a studio, you can just use this and not worry about the battery. But when you're on the road, you're going to have to, if you're not going to go back to your home base every night, you're probably going to want to bring this charging brick with you, which means if you're looking for a light that's portable to go with you on maybe vacations and things like that, Mini. All day, every day, I would take the Mini. Because I hate taking these large charger bricks, and that would be a big no-no for me. But if you're looking for a really bright light, because it's up to 1500 lumens is what this guy's going to pump out for a darker setting, or you're just looking for more brightness capability, more, you know, just a bigger, better light in some ways, the Pro is definitely the way to go. So USB charging in addition to the remote control, and that's the one thing that I do wish that the Mini had, was the remote. Not a huge thing, but yeah, pretty awesome. And the Mini, while it is only USB-C powered, I can power it by any of my bricks that I already own. So that's a huge bonus as well. So yeah, that gets into the most of it. I will say one last thing, and that is the Pro does come with this fine travel bag. So while it gives you the travel bag, it takes up a lot of space for taking in the vehicle. The one thing that I don't like about traveling is this is gonna go in the bag with you. So let me know what you think. Comments in the description. If you're looking at either of these and you think one way or the other, let everybody know what you honestly think about this. Try to keep it as honest as you can. I like both. I can see the benefits of both, because in all reality, this remote is awesome. I think this is fantastic. I really wish the Mini had it, because in all reality, I would buy the Mini if they offered a remote more often than the Pro, just because I like the portability. I love the capability. I can use any tripod that I want to use. So if I don't want to use theirs, I can use my own. I love that. Also, the Mini it's just the right size. This is huge. So, but in the right scenario, this isn't going to be enough. It's not going to put out as much light as this. This is basically double. So all in all, let us know what you think. Share this video if you can for me. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you back here on techgooch for another future video review. Be sure to watch the videos for each of these if you're interested in any of them. I will post the link in the top of the description, as well as here at the end, as well as check out my daughter's channel. She's going to be doing videos on these as well. So check out what she says about them, because I am not going to help her. She's going to have her own words in her own way. So thanks for watching to the end, guys. We'll catch you back here on techgooch for another future video review and comparison. We'll see you soon.